This is Brigetta with the Get Outside and Explore Nature Challenge. This week we're going to look at leaves. We're going to look at 5 different kind of leaves. Leaves help us identify different kind of trees. But first of all, let's see why leaves are so important to trees. Leaves are like little factories on the tree to make glucose for the tree or sugar for the tree. That's what the tree eats. So how does it do that? It does that by capturing carbon dioxide from the air, sunlight, also water that comes up through the roots to the tree and to the leaves, and then also the chlorophyll, the green stuff in the leaves. And that mixes it all together. It's the factory of the tree, and it makes glucose, and then it takes that glucose down the stem and to the trunk and then down into the roots. So that's how the tree eats and grows. Sweet gum is native to Ohio. It's real easy to identify. It has 5 points on its leaves. You can find this leaf out at the cemetery close to section 17. So when you do your scavenger hunt, come and look for this leaf. Tulip poplar is another tree you can find at this cemetery. It's right by the sweet gum tree. It has 4 points on it. It's a pretty easy leaf to identify. Have fun finding it. Trees are great for wildlife. Here's a squirrel. He's enjoying this tulip poplar tree. So for the scavenger hunt, here's our redbud tree. And I'll show you the leaf. It's kind of heart-shaped. And then also here at the cemetery around the fountain, you can also find your oak and maple.
Looking huge.
This is an oak that you'll find by the cemetery around the fountain. There's white oaks and red oaks. White oaks have points and white oaks are rounded. There are 14 different types of oaks in Ohio. Galls on oak trees. It's made from a wasp that lays its egg on the leaf bud. The bud grows around the larvae and then it feeds on the tissue until it becomes an adult and leaves. We have 3 different kinds of maples in Ohio, plus box elder. Maple is great for maple syrup. The design of leaves are really cool also. So take a good look at your leaf. Like this maple leaf, a lot of leaves have drip tips where the water runs off the end of the leaf. Also, leaves have either really long stems or short stems. Helps them blow in the wind so they all don't tear off during a storm. Lastly, look and see how the leaves are arranged on the tree. Remember, leaves are there to capture sunlight. Leaves on this paper birch are smaller. Sometimes when we have smaller leaves, we have more leaves on the tree, and bigger leaf trees have less leaves. Also, on this, the stems are really close to the branch. This week's Get Outside and Explore Nature Challenge is the Tree Match Challenge, where everyone in your family can draw a leaf from the same tree. Then you put all the leaves back in, everyone passes around their drawings, and they try to find your leaf. You can do the scavenger hunt at the cemetery and try to find our 5 leaves that we identified. You can also go to Iman Park, and you can also identify trees by the bark, and there's lots of cool sycamores there that you can identify. And then lastly, you can just do some tree rubbings. Go find 5 different leaves, put them on one page, and try to ID the leaves that you found. You can do that by things like iNaturalist, Seek are great apps, and also just get some books and try to identify your leaves. So you have a great day and have some fun learning about leaves.
Sorry, squirrel.
It'll probably come back in the picture.
What about it?